We are at My Bodyworx today with Dr. Jon Segal. This is the place to lose weight. This is a place to do it right. This is the only place I've ever found to do it right. He teaches you a lifestyle and not a diet, and that is the most important thing to maintain your weight after the program. This is insane. This is the best thing I've ever seen, and we're about to put our contestants through the best 5 weeks of their life. And here they come right now. Here they are, guys. Hi, guys!
Hey!
How are you?
Great.
Hello! I'm so glad you guys are here today. This is going to be an amazing journey. And here comes Dr. Jon.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Jon.
Nice to
Dr.
meet
Jon,
you.
this is Emily,
Nice to
this is
meet you.
Wally,
Nice to
this
meet
is
you.
Leslie. Hi.
Leslie, nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for
Good.
having us.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I want to give you a tour and kind of show you what the process that you're going to go through, if that's okay. We're the only ones in South Florida that do this. There's about 700 of us around the nation that do this, but we are the premier leaders in South Florida. And I'm going to show you the process today of what we bring people through to detoxify the body. So it's a three-pronged approach that we do. Number one is to eat properly, right? And eat properly for life. And then what I implore is please teach your spouses, your kids, the same thing that you're going to learn. That's highly, highly important. Then we detoxify the body. So if there's a fat cell, around the fat cell, pesticides and toxins build up. And what our goal is to kind of remove those pesticides and toxins so that fat cell can start to drain and work properly. And that's our process. So we're going to clean the body out from the inside out, and then we're going to clean it from the outside in, and vice versa as well. All right, so come on with me. Let me show you around and go through the process. So follow me. We're going to kind of go through a bunch of rooms here throughout the process. Now, you're going to come to the office for once a week for 2 hours. That'll be the full process, but I'll be with you along the whole entire way. You'll have my cell number throughout the process. You'll have our staff. And all of our staff has gone through the process. So they've been through this. In fact, our front desk person has lost 14 pounds in 5 weeks, and she only did half the program because she's been here working the whole time. So she couldn't even get the treatments that you're going to go through. So this is where we start. This is whole body vibration. This is designed as a platform. You see this in gyms all the time, right? For strengthening muscle at a low megahertz. But what we do is we speed this up to a high megahertz, basically for lymphatic drainage. So it brings metals and toxins to the skin surface. That's our only job. Now you'll burn about 55 calories while you're on here, which everybody likes to do is stand still and burn weight, or burn calories. But the goal is to bring the metals and the toxins to the skin surface. This is the next step. This is actually the most important aspect here. So we're gonna kind of shake you up, bring the toxins to the skin surface, and now we're gonna pull them out. So this is an infrared sauna. An infrared sauna will burn up to 600 calories in 20 minutes. This is everybody's favorite. So you sit down, you're reading a magazine, and you just lost up to 600 calories. In 30 minutes, you can lose up to 800 calories. But for our process, it'll be 20 minutes. We're gonna pull out all those metals and pesticides that we shook up to the skin. Then you'll sit down, you'll relax a little bit, and then we're gonna go into another room where we're gonna wrap you up in a BPA-free plastic and pull out all those metals and toxins with a niacin-based cream. Any questions on that aspect? This is everybody's part. You're relaxing, you're detoxifying, no kids, no spouses, it's the best.
And you're burning calories.
And you're burning calories. You can't beat it.
That's amazing.
So let's go over here to the next room. So this is where we do our body wraps. And this is everybody's favorite part because this is where you fall asleep. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna wrap you up in a BPA-free plastic with a niacin-based cream. Niacin is a B vitamin that pulls toxins and metals out of the skin surface. So you're laying down almost like a tamale, you're gonna fall asleep, and we're gonna put a biofeedback device over your eyes and ears that retrains the subconscious mind. So you're gonna be losing weight, detoxifying, you're gonna fall asleep, and you're gonna learn about nutrition. So for instance, if this topic today is on greens, you're gonna remember when you go out to lunch today, if you see a salad or you see a pizza, you're gonna hear a voice that says, go for the greens, go for the greens. Amazing technology, but it's amazing how the subconscious actually helps you decide on certain choices throughout the day. Any questions? No. And then what we're gonna do is after this, we're gonna go to the consult room and I'm gonna review the food and review what you did for the whole prior week. We'll be in communication throughout the week, but this is where we sit down and we review so you can learn about what you ate, when you ate, and the best way to eat. Any questions? Awesome, so come on this way. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
You ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay, finally. Any questions I can answer for you first before we get started? Any questions you have before we kind of go through the overview?
I just want to know realistically how much weight we could lose in 5 weeks.
Realistically, see, men and women are very, very different. Men typically will lose more weight than females, and then the taller you are, the more weight you're going to lose. So height is an issue and a factor as well, and then age as well. Realistically, we're pretty successful. For your height and weight and age, I'd say between 15 and 20 pounds, somewhere in that range would be realistic. That would be my goal. For you, Wally, I'd be a little bit upset if we didn't get to that 20 to 25 range, because you're tall, you're a big guy, muscular. We should get to that 15 to 25 pound range. And I believe you're probably in the same thing, probably 15 to 20 pounds. Females will tend to lose a little bit less, but 15 to 20 pounds in 5 weeks is a lot of natural weight to come off, because we're not doing anything that's unnatural, which is important. More importantly, this is not just about 5 weeks. This is a process for your life, right? You're gonna clean your body out, you're gonna learn how to eat, and this is gonna go on for a long, long time. So your goals are not just 5 weeks, right? Our goal is to do the best we can in 5 weeks, but the goal is for the next year, 10 years, and 20 years, and your process is gonna be like this. Now, from a weight perspective, you're not gonna lose it all at once. So the first 2 weeks, you're gonna lose a little bit more weight. So it's kind of like this, and then week number 3, you're actually gonna gain 1 to 2 pounds. So remember this, because you're gonna get mad at me when you gain 1 to 2 pounds. When we clean the intestines out, they're empty, right? We have to put things back into it. When we do that, you're actually gaining 1 to 2 pounds. Now, I know you guys are working out at the best place on the planet. That I know. Trainer space is absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna expect a little bit more from you guys. So you may lose in that week, but if you break even, I'm really, really excited. We're doing better than the average, because 90% of our patients in week 3 will gain 1 to 2 pounds. And then we'll start to go back down again. So weight loss is not about this all the time. It's kind of about this. And that's kind of the road that we're gonna go through. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what we wanna do is kind of go through the program and what you can expect.
Hold on right there. Hold that thought.
So we have a 3-pronged approach, and that's why we're so successful. So the first part is what I showed you. You're gonna come here for once a week for 2 hours. Again, the process is whole body vibration, infrared sauna, body wrap, and then you're gonna come meet with me. And we're gonna go through the food that you ate for the prior week. So these are your books, these are your food diaries that we're gonna go through. And I'm gonna teach you how to fill these diaries out as we get started here, which is very important. But you have to write everything down. If you don't write the foods down, I can't help you. If you come to me and you say, hey, we didn't lose weight this week, and you didn't add up the calories, I can't help you. This is not like other companies out there where you need one of these and one of those and one of those. This is about general nutrition. So you're gonna have an approved food list, which is exactly how I've been eating for the last 15 years. And it's all clean, healthy food. Nothing processed, nothing man-made, just clean food is what we're gonna learn how to eat from, because I know you're getting ideal meals. But on top of it, you do have to snack between there, right? There may be breakfast that we put in there. There may be a meal replacement we may do as well. So we're gonna go through things that you can use for the rest of your life, because you may not have foods delivered to your house every day. So you have to know, if you go to a restaurant, what can you eat, right? And I'll show you how to do that, where you can eat clean in a restaurant. Now, we wanna eat clean. And what I mean by that is you really should go organic for the rest of your lives. If you're not organic, there's metals and pesticides in those foods that are actually clogging up your body like a drain. So we want to eliminate that by eating clean as much as we can. When you go out to restaurants and friends' houses, it's tough, but you're going to have the tools to know what's better than other foods, which is very important. So we want to eat organic. We also want to eat no hormones, no antibiotics, and if it's a pork product, no nitrates and no preservatives. That's what our goal is. And it sounds hard, and it's really easy. So you're gonna get the tools to do that. In fact, our program, legally you can't say it, but it's almost like getting a nutrition degree. You're gonna know more about nutrition than a lot of the nutritionists in the area as you go through this program. And that's what the goal is, that you can use for life. So you're gonna get educated on nutrition, which is part of the process, is process number 2. The first process is the treatment that's gonna detoxify the body. You'll lose about 1 pound of weight per treatment, which is really, really exciting as well. And it's funny too, because you're gonna come out of the treatment, you're gonna be like this. And the last thing you want to do is go through that with me, but I'm going to force you to, because I need to know what's going on. It'll be the best 2 hours of your whole entire week, I promise you that. And the third pronged approach is cleaning out the inside of your body, which we do through supplementation. And everything in my office is 100% organic, non-GMO, and very clean. It's all basic nutrition to clean you out. Nothing that speeds up the heart rate, nothing that speeds up the metabolism, just all good nutrition to clean the body out. And that's what this is. This is more of an approach of overall health as opposed to fine-tuning on certain things within your body. Any questions on that? You excited to get started?
Yeah, very.
All right, let's go.
Dr. John, thank you so much for everything.
My
This is
pleasure, my
absolutely
pleasure.
amazing. Guys, I'm really excited for you. We chose this program because this is the program of all programs to lose weight and to clean yourself out. This is amazing. We're so grateful we have you.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Get ready. I'll see you next
Dr.
week.
John.
All right,
See you next week. Have a
Yeah.
great weekend.
That's awesome. Me too. Okay, let's
Bye.
go. Ready?